Welcome back. As always, please subscribe, please hit that like button and comment below. I want to hear today what your favourite club is. What club do you feel most confident with? Which club do you feel least confident with when you go out there on the golf course? I'm here today to talk to you about playing like a kid. Now, for those of you who took golf up when you were really young, okay, your parents used to drop you off at the golf course during the summer holidays and the Easter breaks and the half-term holidays, and you used to go out there, play with your mates. You just went out there and just played. You didn't have any real formal tuition or anything like that. You just went out there, played golf. You just went out there not thinking about golf swing, you just played golf. There was a great phrase from Johan Cruyff who talked about he had 3 to 4 hours a week of really formal coaching on his football, but then the rest of the time he just went and played football. That's where he learned most of his football, just playing with his friends, kicking a ball around, having fun with it. And that's what we've got to try and do in the game of golf still. Me personally, I feel that skill has been lost. I feel that not as many players, not as many kids out there are just going out there to have fun. Yes, there's a few out there, but not quite as many. There's a bit more formal tuition taking place. Now, there is a time and a place for formal tuition. Absolutely, absolutely necessary. But there is also a time to going out there and playing the game of golf. You have to go out there and learn how to play, just out there experiencing it rather than having formal tuition. Yes, there's a time and a place for that formal tuition, that's necessary. But you've still got to go out there, no matter whether you're a kid, whether you're an adult, you need to go out there and you need to go and play golf, experience the golf course, go under a tree, over a bush, whatever it might be. You've got to go out there and you've got to experience the game of golf. Everything's different, the lies are different, upslope, downslope, side slope, everything is very different. You have to go out there and experience the game of golf. Now, I hope you've all enjoyed that film, Seve. Now, Seve Ballesteros, everyone's hero. Whoever's played the game for a number of years, he's everyone's hero. Swashbuckling, good looking, great personality, no messing. What a character, unbelievable character. And what he did was learn the game of golf at his home down in Spain by the beach. He just got a makeshift little sort of stone, like almost loft of a 3-iron, tied to a stick. And he used to play a lot of different shots just on the beach and just went and have fun. No formal tuition again, just went out there and had fun, experienced what it was like to hit a ball with a makeshift golf club. I'm here today to talk to you about the art of shot making, okay? Now, a lot of people talk about shot making. What does it mean? It means curving the ball, as it says on the tin. Curving the ball, hitting it high, hitting it low, okay? But with a lot of the shot making skills that we develop are more down to, again, not necessarily formal tuition, it's more down to experience and learning how this works, the golf club, okay? So in my hands here, I've got a 7-iron, okay? So usually the static loft of a 7-iron, everything's different, every club manufacturer is different, roughly around 32, 33, 34 degrees of loft on that golf club, okay? So what I want you guys to try and do, and I hear it a lot in the teaching bay that I've got here at Whittleby Park, I hear it a lot when I ask people to sort of hit a shot 60 yards with a 7-iron. Scratching their heads thinking, hang on, why do you want me to do that? I can hit 7-iron 150 yards. I can hit 8-iron 140 yards. I've got a sand wedge or a long wedge that can help hit it 60 yards. Yes, but my point is, not every single club has just got one duty. Not every single club has got just one level of duty that they need to perform. Okay, we can hit 7-irons around the green. I know a lot of folk out there hit 7-irons with a bump and run along the green. I know a lot of people who hit 7-iron and try and hit it under a tree as low as they possibly can do from 100 yards or so. So there's no one way of using a golf club. There's no one necessarily specific way of using a golf club. Now, my point to you here today is this. When we go onto the driving range, for example, let's just play around, especially if you're with your mates, with your friends. Go out there and try and hit the highest 7-iron you can. Okay, set yourself a challenge. Try and hit the highest 7-iron you possibly can do. Really increase that loft, lower that handle and try and hit that ball as high as you can. And then hit it as low as you can. Try and lower that loft. Feel that you're lowering the loft. Hit it as low as you can. Try and lower that loft. Feel that you're lowering the loft. Try and hit the ball with a big amount of curve to the left. Try and hit the ball as big a curve to the right. Play around, mess around, but focus not on what the body's doing to make this happen. Focus on what the golf club needs to be doing to make this happen. As you'll notice, there are a lot of degrees of freedom with this golf club, okay? We can rotate it here, we can maneuver it here, handle ahead, handle behind to maneuver the loft. We can set the handle back, we can set the handle upright to stop the neck and the toe coming into the golf ball, coming into the ground. So we've got many different ways with which we can use this golf club. We've got many different ways. There are so many different ways we can utilize this golf club. As I say, play around, have fun with it. Try and hit, as I say, the highest shot you can. Try and hit the lowest shot you can. Try and hit it the furthest that you can with a 7-iron. Try and hit it as low as you possibly can do. Try and hit as many targets as you possibly can do. Curve it as much as you can do. Go out there, have fun. It doesn't just need to be with a 7-iron. I remember a great interview with Nick Doherty once. And he was asked by the magazine, I think it was Golf Monthly off the top of my head. He was asked, what's your favourite club in the bag? And he said 58-degree wedge. And he said plainly, but purely because he can do anything he wants with it. He can de-loft it. He can de-loft it to a 3-iron if he wants. He can increase the loft to 70, 80 degrees or so. He can just play around with it. And that's what we need to do. We need to try and almost play like a kid, especially when we go to the driving range. Even if you're not working on anything, if you're not working on anything you swing, go and maneuver the golf club. See what these golf clubs are capable of. Start off with a 7-iron, just hit 7-irons. Again, as high as you can, as low as you can, etc. Go and play around, have fun. At the end of the day, this is your leisure time. You need to go and have fun. The more serious you take it, the more you'll start thinking about what the body's doing, the least fun you'll have. Go and make it fun, especially even on the golf course, but especially on the driving range. Go and have fun with it. Coming into the winter months, just go and have some fun. Hope this helps, hope this makes sense. Again, comment below. Let me know what your favourite club is. Let me know what club you really dislike and have least confidence with.